these ideas are interconnected. There is a link between the spreading of hatred by the BJP RSS, the concentration of capital by a chosen few, and the gross unemployment that India is facing, and the massive increase in prices that India is facing. These things are connected to each other, and the people of India and the people of Kerala are beginning to realize that. My expectation is that it will not matter which state we go to. The effect of the yatra will be the same in state after state after state, regardless of who's running that state, because there is an underlying problem now in India. And the people of India, and particularly the youth of India, are feeling tremendous pain.
Rahulji. Rahulji.
Please. Right in the front.
Rahulji, to make this fruitful, to make your yatra fruitful, you should have traveled through UP more than 2 days. No, that was an opinion came from the CPM circle.
The thing is that the yatra is a yatra that goes from one point of India to another point of India. That's the idea. And that's the way we have designed the route. We are not going to UP. We are going to UP for probably a little while. But we are, for example, not going to Bihar. We are not going to West Bengal. We are not going to Gujarat. Right? And the reason is that it is a yatra from one end of India to another end of India. That's because, frankly, we can't walk 10,000 kilometers either, right? So there is a limit. There is a limit to sort of the route and stuff like that. Don't worry about that, because we have a view on what needs to be done in Uttar Pradesh. We have a very clear view. So don't worry about that.
Yes,
Rahulji.
In the last press conference, I made my position very clear, and that remains my position. I mean, I've explained it multiple times. Just take a look at the last press conference. You'll see exactly what I said. Look, I have repeated myself many, many times. Take a look at the last press conference and you'll have a very good sense of what I said.
Rahulji, we all know you have a national perception.
So my question to you is, what is the one piece of advice you would give to those who want to contest for the office of Congress President?
One piece of advice, that you are taking on a position. It's a historic position. And it's a position that defines and has defined a particular view of India. The Congress President is not just an organizational post. The Congress President is an ideological post. It is a belief system. So my advice would be that whoever becomes Congress President should remember that he represents a set of ideas, he represents a belief system, and he represents a vision of India.
Yes, the one in the blue shirt, please.
Rahulji, we all know your Padayatra have a greater national perspective, but your yatra now is in Kerala. Every day, the Kerala Congress leader is raising new issues against the state government, but not a single word against Pinarayi government in your speech in Kerala. How are you evaluating the left government in Kerala?
Look, an evaluation of the left government in Kerala is better done by the leadership of the Congress in Kerala. I'm very clear what my goal is with regards to this yatra. My goal with regards to this yatra is to put across to the people of India that the hatred, the violence, and the arrogance that is now visible in our country is not good for our country. This country has a tradition of humility, of non-violence, of compassion, and that is actually the true India. The two other ideas that I'm placing on the table is the level of disparity between rich and poor in India has now reached a point of no return. The poor are suffering high prices, unemployment, and they are going through very, very painful times. And then there is a handful of people who have immense wealth. And my position is that this contrast is not good for India. That is what I am focusing on. Of course, as far as the left front goes, I have an ideological disagreement with them. And I have issues with how they view politics, and Kerala. नहीं, मैंने पिछले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बहुत क्लियरली बता दिया था. आप थोड़ी पेशेंस रखिए, आपको पता लग जाएगा क्या होने वाला है. हाँ. मेरा कम्युनिकेशन जो कांग्रेस वर्कर हैं, वो हम एक परिवार हैं. मेरा कम्युनिकेशन उनके साथ डायरेक्ट होता है, मीडिया के थ्रू नहीं होता है. तो मेरा डायरेक्ट लिंक है उनके साथ, और वो जो मुझसे पूछते हैं मैं उनको डायरेक्टली बता देता हूं. Every question is connected to that idea. Again, I have made my position clear, and I don't want to delve on this subject because you're making me answer the same question 6-7 times, right? I've made my position very clear. You can look at many such interactions that have taken place in the past. You'll get my answer. It's always been the same. अभी तो भारत यात्री मतलब शुरू भी नहीं हुआ है. तो मतलब अभी तो क्या 300 किलोमीटर 325 किलोमीटर हुए. ये इसको आप भारत यात्री नहीं कह सकते, इसको आप पता नहीं 5-6 डिस्ट्रिक्ट के यात्री कह सकते हो. तो लेट्स सी एज इट गोज अलोंग. यही सवाल आप मुझसे 110 दिन बाद पूछिए, मैं आपको बेहतर जवाब दे पाऊंगा.
Supriya, no second. Supriya, please. We have to accommodate more questions, please.
what we have decided, जो हमने उदयपुर में डिसाइड किया, वो कांग्रेस पार्टी का एक कमिटमेंट है. तो I expect that commitment will be maintained. देखिए, अलग अलग व्यक्ति अलग अलग चीजों के बारे में बोलते हैं. फिशरमैन से मिले तो फिशरमैन कहते हैं कि जो हमारी जमीन है उस पर इंक्रोचमेंट किया जा रहा है, और जो हमारा जीने का तरीका है उस पर आक्रमण हो रहा है. आप रबर वर्कर्स से पूछिए तो वो भी आपको दूसरे तरीके से ये कहेंगे कि देखिए अफ्रीका से इंपोर्ट हो रहा है और हमारा नुकसान हो रहा है. मगर वो भी यही कह रहे हैं, इनडायरेक्टली वो भी यही कह रहे हैं कि जो हमारी जमीन है उस पर आक्रमण हो रहा है उस पर हमें प्रेशर लग रहा है, और फिर आप आगे जाएं और पूछें भैया मगर ये हो क्यों रहा है, फिर वो आपको जवाब देते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान में 2, 3, 4 बड़े बड़े उद्योगपति हैं जो सब कुछ